Well, Luigi, you are an odd fellow, but I must say, you mama a good Mia.
Thank you very much.
Did he make that exact same joke in one of our Odyssey parts?
Yes,
For
we
Mama,
did.
Mama a good. Wait, he said Mama good Mia?
Yes,
I never
he
knew
did.
that.
Yeah.
Mama, you're Mia. And
Yeah,
I
Your
during
mama
the-
a good
during,
Mia.
Yeah, he said that during freaking Mount Valbano.
And
That's
I only
ridiculous.
and I only bring it up because we were entertaining Allie with the idea of Luigi and Wario interacting that scene.
It's great.
I didn't. Well, you guys just kept on going, and I didn't want to interrupt. You were.
It's fun. We just kind of we kind of hit those like stream of
Luigi,
consciousness.
the house is on fire!
It's like,
Now, Mario, just
wow,
another
what is
night.
happening again?
Okay, but yeah, okay. So enough talk. Okay, real quick, random thought that's been coming to me while we're on our way. I'm taking the other way so I can show you what this screen looks like. I really could have just took the other path, but whatever.
Hey, it just means more goodies for you.
Yeah, item blocks and stuff. While we're on our way, there, one thing I thought this kind of come to my mind, which I don't know, it'll probably be something we do next year if anything. But I've had this like idea floating in my head of like, what if we did like a live thingy, like one more thing for Odyssey for whatever, but it would be me doing attempting like a speed run of it.
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't be against it.
I can do. My last. Let me check what my latest PB was. It's been a while since I've done that. Let me check real quick.
Personal best.
That's personal best. It's some freaking Bash is gonna get mad at me
Wait, why would
Sure,
Bash
I'm
be
gonna
mad at you?
because I'm trying to pretend to be a speedrunner.
Oh. I thought he would be mad at you for saying PB.
No, I'm okay. So I should put this out. I should throw this out there right now. I very much like. I very much am more of a casual speedrunner. Like I'll play something, and like the only two games I've ever speedrun to date were Undertale because I could do the run fairly well, and I was really into like the shoot 'em up blocking and stuff. I think I got that down to about an hour and 20 minutes or something like that. I beat my PB of an hour and 30, and I was good. And I was cool for that. And then the only other game I've ever speedrun is Super Mario Odyssey. Which
That was interesting to watch.
I forgot I did that for you. That's right. Yeah, let me quickly see if I'm still. I don't even know if I'm the one. I don't even know if I'm on the leaderboard. There I am. Okay, so I am on the leaderboards at 1,148.
Wow.
Nice.
That's not too shabby.
And I mean in the whole world I guess not. I guess that's fair. So it's nice. Good or better. But so the last time I ever played the game on version 1.1, I had beaten it in about an hour and 27 minutes.
Nice.
So granted the world record is at 58 minutes.
How?
So they do some crazy clips into stuff, but
Yeah.
Of course, clips.
but I could study and
do
like.
you think those runs are still viable considering all the patches and stuff?
Oh yeah, the world record was on version 1.3, so maybe.
Here we
Oh,
go.
hold on. Aurora block. Yes, that is it. Impressive. That is the Aurora block. You have done well to find it.
Woo!
Yeah, we did.
Yay.
Now, Green Man of Mustache,
Eh?
strike the block so that I may witness your deed and deem you worthy despite your flaws.
I just love his response of yeah.
What, you mean
Here we
my
go.
flaw being a good
Go, Luigi.
character?
Wait a minute.
What?
Eh?
What
Oh.
happened?
Are you
I said
serious?
cut-
I wanna look-
Come on.
It's avoiding him.
What a
It's
jerk.
rejected us.
No, that will not do. Your insincerity sickens me. Approach me this instant.
Oh.
He just like pulls out a gloves. He just pulls out a paddle.
What, am I in trouble?
No.
Are you listening to me, Green Man of Mustache? Or you should listen well.
What,
Okay.
you want my license?
It was not due to your efforts alone that the block was brought here, was it?
Well, no, we had to use Mario's ability to help you do
Who is
spin jumps.
responsible for this achievement? Who is that made this possible?
Well, you didn't tell me I
Everybody.
couldn't have help.
Select your answer from the following three choices.
Okay, 3 choices.
Okay.
All right, so let's see. It's either Mario, the babies, or me. we just turn into Waluigi, and this is his
I mean,
backstory.
the
We got
baby
corrupted.
did hit the block and brought it here.
Mario?
No, it was me.
That is not true, is it? Think this through carefully.
None of those are the
To
right
whom do you
answer.
owe thanks for the completion of your... Well, no, not true. Technically, there is a correct answer.
So that's the
Remember
answer
what you
for 3
actually
choices.
needed to do to actually reach the block in the first place.
Right.
Right.
It was the babies. They
It was
helped
the
me.
babies. You honestly believe this to be true? Think before speaking.
Wait, seriously?
To whom do you owe thanks for the completion of your task?
Well, I
Oh,
picked the other two, so it must mean
So
Mario.
Mario.
So yeah, it's Mario. That's serious! The correct
What?
answer is
Yeah, everyone.
for
Wait, what?
everyone.
That's what
That
I
was
meant.
a three
none
choice.
of them
That
were
was a
correct.
three choice answer,
What
though.
else could it be?
You
What?
didn't.
You didn't tell me that
How
was a
could you
choice.
fail to know the correct answer?
You never presented it.
It is
Yeah.
inconceivable to me. It is deplorable.
You know what? I just have
Oh,
this. I
why
just
you gotta
have this.
put Luigi
Can't
down
be.
like that?
What?
I don't-
Did I tell you to choose from only 3 responses?
Don't worry, Hype. We will get to some
Yes.
battles soon. I'm sorry.
What do you
Well, that was
mean?
what I was
There
saying,
were not
anyway.
4 to choose from?
No, there were 3.
Yeah.
You lie! It is this very tendency to falsify and edit facts that gets you in trouble.
Luigi.
No.
So this entire this whole thing was just because he cheated on a math test?
Nobody was watching.
That is a proof effort. I know you do, and yet you refuse to pick the correct answer for everyone. And then you lie.
Well, I
You know
mean,
what?
they did.
I am appalled.
Well, I mean, if we're gonna be fair, they did help, but you didn't say that was an answer.
If you continue thusly, your fate is sealed.
Well, fuck
You
you.
shall spend your days in loneliness. Mark my words.
No.
At this point, Mario needs to
No.
step in
You
and
made
him
Luigi
cry.
cry.
Hey, cut that out, you big needy!
I beg your pardon. You imply that I am
Look at
lying?
Luigi. He's crying. Oh, well, they're all upset.
You mean to say that Luigi has done nothing wrong?
Look at Baby Mario.
He's the
Back
cinnamon.
at him.
He's the cinnamon roll
Yeah.
or cinnamon
He's the-
bun, whatever.
He's the precious green bean.
All of you.
He's the person that you need to
You
love.
are truly
What?
amazing!
Huh?
You are the best siblings ever.
What?
Excuse
Bye-bye.
me?
Come, Green Man of Mustache, you need weep no more. Rise and face me.
Oh, it was all a test.
This was all merely a test of my devising.
But you made him
Bullshit
cry.
Test, a bullshit test,
Red
but a test
Man of
nonetheless.
Mustache. For the sake of your brother, you went in search of the Aurora Block. I mean the
There's
Aurora
literally-
Stone. I mean the Aurora Block. You
It's
endured
just-
hardships and supported your siblings.
It was 15 feet down the block.
Your feelings for your brother are genuine. What a grand older brother. I am quite moved.
Yay.
Green Man of Mustache. For all that I have forced you to endure, forgive me.
No.
No.
You
Maybe.
see, I know the truth. Your heart is like a gemstone, multifaceted and beautiful. I see how it sparkles.
Okay,
Easy there.
now you're just flattering. Now you're just trying to flatter me.
There are places that need polishing, but you are vital to your companions. You must march bravely on. You have my undying support.
Well, thank
Okay.
you. That's much
You may
better.
all pass. I will not hinder you.
Okay.
Well, now that you said all those flowering things, now you don't
Now,
need to
Green
die.
Man of Mustache, please strike Princess Aurora, the Aurora Block, with all of your newfound grace.
I was just thinking, like, your heart is a gemstone. Am I a pretty gemstone?
Yes, a fine jump. Oh, and by the
beautiful.
way, the Aurora Block,
Yeah?
Yeah?
it can alter its shape to match the size of the heart of the one who strikes it.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
It's huge!
Ow!
Luigi!
That
Oh,
hurt me.
now I know how the babies feel.
Put him down.
Without further delay, let the gate be opened.
Well,
Luigi's got a big heart.
May the road ahead bring you all much happiness.
aw, fare thee well, Star Door.
Oh, I forgot how painful that felt!
Well, good. You deserve that pain. You deserve 1,000,000 times that pain.
He shouldn't have insulted Luigi, but yeah, with that, we can now progress forward into the Star Sanctuary, and unfortunately, again, he was a pretty interesting little guy, but again,
No, he
as
wasn't.
we've already kind of made our statements earlier, a lot of the NPCs in this game are kind of throwaway
Wait. Oh, there.
Kind of.
Yeah.
of what little there are compared to other ones. There'll be more later, but yeah, there we go. Now we have passed the test and can now truly enter the Star Sanctuary.
Finally.
But first, we gotta do another thing.
Again?
Okay.
Oops.
Now there's another test. This test involves. Okay, I'm gonna get to the point. I don't like this test. So the way this works is, at each of these 5 points, there will be 2 laser beams that I can activate, and they each branch off. And in order to complete a laser point, you have to go to one of the bridges, activate the laser, and then go around to where the laser connects to one of the other 5 points on that map, and hit that laser. You have to just basically, it's going to be a big roundabout way of me going around this whole place. So hopefully, me cutting out battles and stuff will make this a lot less tedious than it probably is.
Okay.
I also forgot how long this whole process was.
Yeah. Oh, best way to describe it. Remember how we had to do that stuff in the in the desert, where we had to activate the 2 skull statues?
Yeah.
Now we got to do that times 5.
Oh, that's right. Now I remember. You have to make lights out of a star shape.
Yeah. It's
no.
Oh, it's cool. These star pipes look cool on the inside.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
nice.
Yeah, you're right. We have to basically connect all the lines and make a little star. So
Because, originality.
while we're doing that, Hype, how are you doing today?
Fine, I guess.
Yeah, I'm hoping that. I'm curious. I'm really curious to see what we're going to get out of. Dang, nice. I'm hoping to see what we're going to get out of any new movies coming out this year, at 2019, when we're recording this, which I know none of these parts are going to go up by, potentially. The idea. I know I'm curious about the Star Wars, because I did hear that when they finish this trilogy, they're actually going to take a break until like 2024 until they make new Star Wars movies.
Well, at least they're courteous like that.
Yeah.
I feel like-
Yeah.
Because
I'd rather they do that.
I feel like they're probably going to take a break from the movies, but I don't think the shows or games are going to
Oh,
stop.
of course.
Well, no,
we got
of course
Disney
not.
Plus. So
Star
we got Disney.
Wars at the end of the day is a brand, and of course they're going to continue that till they lose the rights one way or another.
I've been playing Star Wars Force Unleashed, and that's the thing. I like the world of Star Wars. I feel like it has a lot of potential to be one of the greatest sci-fi series ever. Star Trek fans, fight me. I think that there's a lot of potential to show it off, but in the sense of you get what I'm saying. I think there's so much more to that lore and that canon than just we're at war with people. Granted, I know the name kind of implies there has to be a war.
Yeah.
But I would not mind if we even had other stories of people trying Star Wars isn't just a story. Star Wars is a setting. It's
Right.
It's not called Star Lunch Breaks.
I mean, to be fair, remember back when that Ewok cartoon was a thing?
Where are they?
Oh god, the real Ewok adventure.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I forgot that was a thing.
Blue blocks will change to match the color of whoever strikes them. Okay, so that's what we gotta do. We gotta compare the chart, and then it'll. Yeah. Okay, we got it. Yes, ready.
Yeah, we know that whoever that green hits green.
Literally that first
Yeah.
sentence would have been enough tutorial block. Okay. Blue, red, 3. Oh boy. Fortunately, the pattern does not change. Don't worry.
And there's
you can
no
hit as many
timer?
times as you like. Nope.
There's no
And
timer
you
on
can hit
the
as many
block?
times as you like. Nope. At that point, it makes you wonder why they don't just leave it. But
Yeah, or leave it for longer.
Oh, haha! There's our laser block.
Laser.
Oh, geez, that'd be so good. So
A Mario game
So I'm
with
trying to
powers.
I mean, I'd play it.
I'm trying to think of how exactly, would he use them just straight up the same way Sonic does, or do you think they might alter them to fit
There we
the
go.
Mario style?
So now we made one laser. Now we gotta do it again. So that's our
boy,
pattern
okay.
here. So that's our pattern. I'm gonna my strategies. I'm just gonna follow this thing around I'm gonna actually pretend like I'm tracing out the star. I'm not gonna go too crazy.
Yeah.
Alright, back to
I
you,
think Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Well, I was just...
Who wants to go first?
You first. I would say you first because you're commenting on this little puzzle thingy, and then back to
I was. Shit, what was I gonna say?
Well, it was about the puzzle, I know that much.
Yeah.
the lasers and how I'm tracing out a star, and I have to hit the laser blocks and follow my way around.
And in this game, it
Back to-
returns.
Yeah, back to
Oh,
hit.
shit,
back
I
we
forgot
go.
what I was gonna say.
Oh, it's
He's
okay.
fine.
All right, back to you, Hype then.
First of all, this is a very gummy-looking area.
It does look like that. But yeah, we were talking. I forgot what we were talking about. It was
Well, I do know.
laser. Oh yeah, the
like,
wisps.
Yeah, I was
the
talking
wisps.
about like if they did toy with the concept of wisps in a Mario game, would they just use them straight up the same way Sonic does, or do you think they might alter their usage to like apply to a Mario style gameplay?
I feel like a lot of them could like drill and laser, and I feel like drill and laser you could pretty much use the exact same way in a Mario game as you're like going through grounds, like use them in platforming like kind of things.
Actually, it's
Why
funny
don't
because I do still remember back when Mario 2 had a drill power up.
A Galaxy.
I was-
Yeah.
Actually, just remembered. I just remembered what I was gonna say. I think for parts like this, for long repetitive puzzles, it would be good, like in the future, to kind of to do a speed up.
Yeah. Oh, now that's what I'm doing. Now, whenever I hit a laser for the second time,
Okay.
there.
Ooh.
Okay, so
Because I've shown you all
cut
the
ahead.
areas.
Awesome.
I did it. Yeah, that was just me. Like, I know you guys saw all the areas. You guys know what I had to do. There you
Yeah.
go. Complete the laser bridge.
Anyway, I did also remember one joke I had in mind, like, before the idiot door went and changed its mind, I had this idea of, like, the door's just, you keep saying all these horrible things about Luigi, then you just cut behind it and it's just Bowser with a megaphone.
Oh my god.
Go on a diet, fatty.
No, Bowser
Ain't
wouldn't
no
be that
mind to the-
creative.
Pay no mind to the flying Koopa in the sky.
The fine Koopa. But yeah,
I'm
with
not
that,
Bowser, these are my street clothes.
so with that, welcome to the True Star Sanctuary. So yeah, welcome to the True Star Sanctuary. And now, as we saw, there is a time gate, and we have one more piece of the Cobalt Star here, which would hopefully give us enough to be able to successfully get in and breach the castle defenses.
Alrighty.
Oh, I gotcha.
One,
Oh, yeah.
one, dip, boom.
Other than that, it's the usual enemies, and I just wanted to show off the battle background because they put some time and effort into these, and I'm just saying I wouldn't mind if they. I know, except the issue is the 3DS is dying as we speak.
Well,
Yeah.
it's practically dead at this point.
Is that I would not have minded if they gave this game the whole have the whole trilogy of DS games be brought up to like HD.
Yeah, that honestly, I feel like that's what they should have just done from the get-go. Because not to belittle the fact they wanted to remake the first game on the 3DS, like I consider
And the
I
third.
was. Well, yeah, well the third is the bigger issue, but the first game, I mean, it could be argued they did that just to give the 3DS a swan song. But after that, it's like you've pretty much overstayed your welcome at that point.
Well, because now it feels like something's missing. Now you know that they've missed the second one as opposed to just I get what you're saying.
It's honestly
Yeah.
a similar feeling. It's
Whoa,
honestly a
Kylie
similar.
Coop. Oh,
Oh, hello.
And
Oh, my
Dumber.
boogity.
thank you very
And
much for
yoinks.
choosing Lucky to travel. Have a nice day. How do I
Thank
breathe in
you.
space? Why didn't we just do that? Anyway, go ahead.
Boy, oh boy, I've been shaking the bushes for you boys.
Yeah, like screw the
she's-
Stargate. Why didn't we just take Lackey to up here? Whatever.
Seriously.
Plot holes for another time.
Open them ears and listen to this. For once, it ain't got a thing to do with scoops.
Not
Really?
even ice cream.
Get this. I stumbled onto something so big, it's even bigger than big.
Bowser's inside story, big.
It started when I fell out of this mothership while I was flying over Yoshi's Island.
Yoshi's
Yeah,
Island.
see, what happened was I bounced right off of Toadbird's polka dot dome.
Right by hype.
Yep.
Because Matt is still not here, but he will be here next.
Whap.
Oof.
She landed right on my noggin by boogity.
And no, Matt, I like both of your guys' voices. I do not
And
have a
that's
preference.
when it happened. All of it. My memory came back.
I'd say it louder, but my folks just went to bed between episodes.
Oh
was
snap! We had
holding
one all
on
this
to this
time.
ins-
Oh,
Hey.
And we just got one?
That's the last
we just
one
got
we
a
need
fourth
then.
one.
Well,
As
shit.
opposed to the big. All we need is the last centerpiece, and we're good.
Yeah.
Anyway,
If you
sorry.
find all the Cobalt Star Shards, you'll be able to save the kingdom.
Yeah, snap. We need that.
That's what you all believe, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, now there's something I don't
Yeah?
like about this.
But
Yeah?
even if you restore the Cobalt Star, defeating the Shroobs will
Yeah?
still be impossible.
What?
What?
Why?
We just. We gotta stop
Why?
this invasion somehow.
You plan on scooping up all the shards, right, Whiskers?
Yeah. Look, we already got almost all of them.
No, don't.
Uh-oh.
What?
No.
Whoa!
What is happening? Hold up!
He really did not want to be near this thing.
Yeah, remember when Baby Luigi was crying at the storm earlier?
There's something wrong with it.
The Kobo Star's attempting to communicate with us.
Luckily, I speak Star, I
am programmed with translithification.
How?
Ahead, something ahead.
It's just that it's circling. It's not even changing how it's circling. This is so stupid.
Hurry.
Stuff
I can
will get
barely
back
breathe in here.
Stuff will get back into the pocket.
Also, free ice cream back here.
Sounds like we're on the correct pathway. Back to adventure!
That catchphrase will never catch on.
Okay.
Let's move.
I mean, it's no by.
Say that.
I mean, it's no by boogity.
Yeah, that's kind of corny in and of itself.
And again, yeah, okay, so I guess, again, we're already getting near to the end of this, and again, I know I've already said this too many times, but we gotta talk about it, is that, yeah, again, I had the most experience with this game, and that's why my nostalgia kind of was, like, through the roof for it, but...
That's fair.
I understand, though, how this is, out of the trilogy, the weakest of the two. Those are supposed to, don't worry, those are supposed to be... The three, sorry.
Yeah.
Don't worry, again, these are supposed to be... Nuts. These are supposed to be air vents, but again, they just show them as like solid things. You know, they're supposed to be transparent. Thank you, Wii U emulation and 60 FPS. I will render the next time. Oh, now they're invisible. Anyway, I'll start rendering in 60 FPS, and it should fix the problem. Anyway, as I was saying, that being said, I absolutely understand now.
Oh no!
Okay.
No.
So yeah, the puzzle is trying to keep yourself from unflattening until just when you need it to.
Yeah.
There you go.
There we go. So,
Now dig.
I absolutely understand how, scale-wise, this definitely seems the biggest out of all three, I think. You're stopping a literal planetary invasion through time.
Yeah,
Right.
though, at the same time, though, I get the feeling at times it feels a little too big for its own britches.
Well, because there's not much. I think for a lot of it, in terms of the big scale of your adventure, it comes across more style over substance.
I'm not quite sure I'd even say that, because I think my biggest problems that I have with Partners in Time, just from what I've seen so far, one, I feel like it has probably the worst pacing of the games, and second off, like, I wouldn't really agree about the whole style thing, because I don't really find a lot of the characters made for this game to be all that engaging compared to what you get in, like, Superstar Saga or Bowser's Inside Story.
Use as many attack items as you like until you take damage. Nice. But I mean, I get, and I agree there. Sorry, by style I meant like with the big, like, flashy. Oh my gosh, you're saving the entire galaxy or saving the entire planet.
It's
You're
the
saving all
scope
the
of it.
time. But at the end of the day, you're like, okay, so we know that that's all happening. What is what big things are going to happen in it? Not sure, but they're happening, and so you get this idea of like.
I mean, there's also the matter of fact that when you really stop and think about it, the whole scheme behind the shrooms isn't really that much different from your typical Bowser or Cackletta/Fawful shtick.
So
Yeah,
do you think this would have been better? Okay, I might switch this out. Do you think this would have been better if instead of Shroops it was Bowser who somehow managed to like control time and try to take over the?
Well, I don't.
I wouldn't entirely say that. I'm not saying like the shrooms are like. I'm not saying that the shrooms here are the problem. I just think the problem is that they didn't do a good enough job of pacing out all the worlds you go through in this game, because a lot of them just overstay their welcome.
Yeah, I kind of agree there.
I kind of half agree on the Shroops thing. I don't mind them existing. I just think that out of all the Mario RPG villains, they're probably the most forgettable.
I think that's fair. Considering you have Cackletta and Fawful in the first game.
Like, not even just within the Mario and Luigi series. I mean, all the Mario RPGs.
I mean, I'll also say that it is kind of a cop-out, but I do feel like it probably would have been more beneficial if, say, we saw the Shrooms doing more than just destroying the world.
Yeah,
and also, I mean, I know this is kind of a cop-out. Maybe introduce the notion of a translator, like, early on, so we can actually have to what they're saying.
Right. Or,
Yoinks!
That was Kylie. Or have it be where, like, maybe they have different commanders, like, have this thing... Oh, hang on.
What thing?
You'll see.
What's up? I'm a monster. Danger.
Kylie.
Grandpa, is that you? The
And
Cobalt
it's
Star.
It's all, like... It's the old Koopa from Paper Mario, like... Yeah.
Mario, my sketch.
Yeah, what's up with your sketch?
They didn't like it on DeviantArt.
Oh, poor guy.
wait, that was the sketch that we found from the time machine that like talked about the Cobalt Star, or the thing that he drew back in Yoshi's Island. There's something hidden on it?
And you know, it also makes me realize...
Rub the sketch, the dirt smudge, rub it.
Why didn't we do this sooner?
Huh.
Because yeah, bear in mind it's been dirty this whole time.
Also, this is the only time in the game they want you. They actually ask you to use the DS's touchscreen
Oh,
for something.
Yeah.
okay.
Because I can clean up all this dirt, and thus we reveal a
Honestly, it doesn't look like there's a whole lot it's revealing.
Well,
Wait
hold
for it.
on. There's
I was
more,
just trying to-
more to than just what
There's
you see
always
now.
more.
I was getting to the big dramatic reveal of this is big.
Oh wait, it's a toad. I think.
No,
A toad.
No?
it's a littler queen.
Another shrew princess.
There were two of them.
Twins. Anyway,
What you see there is...
I wish I
Yes?
could understand English.
Oh,
Oh, there's the
Oh,
monster.
shit.
Hello.
Oh,
it's
it's
from
an
the beginning.
yeah, but
But
a
it's
much
all red. Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
shit.
oh God!
Another mushroomified.
Well, they're dead.
crap.
Jesus!
And yeah, here,
That escalated
here we have
quickly.
here's our penultimate channel, our
Also,
penultimate
you know what?
chapter boss.
You know what? I will also say, I mean, if this were maybe like the third or fourth game of the series, I could sort of understand the tone they were going for. But I think they played their whole Dread card a little too soon for the series.
Considering where Bowser's Inside Story takes us in its silliness.
Oh
later.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
that game is far more lighthearted in tone. Well, lighthearted but still extravagant in a sense.
Right.
Yeah.
So I so
Oh.
I was saying nope, get away. Get away.
Fun.
Nope.
Get
Nope.
away!
Oh jeez.
Oh.
He has some poise.
That didn't do
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna keep using these and ice flowers to keep his defense low. Nice. Yeah, so what was I saying? So, yeah, there is two shrew princesses, and we're gonna have to learn more about that much later, but just
So
keep that in mind.
I'm gonna go ahead and do. I know you make your grandiose guesses. I'm about to make mine. This thing is the other princess, is it?
This thing? Oh god, no. This is just one of those shoots. I'm a pretty no, but I was going to say it did remind me though of yeah, I'm gonna make sure I keep myself healed so I don't die.
Yeah.
But yeah, oh jeez,
Oh,
it's packing heat.
literally.
Oh jeez, dang it. But yeah, so what I was thinking of was oh yeah, by the way, the reason why I'm doing this is because he has spikes on his head. I can't jump on his head.
Yeah,
so
that makes
you're gonna have
sense.
to rely on good old firepower.
Yep.
And shells to like deal damage from the side. There we go. This is the kind of damage I need to be doing.
Oh, you know what this actually reminds me of more is that Star Brothers move
Bam.
where
Oh, yeah.
where you're throwing stars to build up a much
like this thing.
like a chain
Start
of
jumping
stars.
constantly. Start jumping constantly to weaken these shields so you can start jumping fully.
Yeah.
He gets mad and he'll hit the block at Luigi since it had an L on it. Ow, but I messed up, and then jump away and haha. Yeah, no. Again,
Yeah.
this is where this is the part of the game where bosses start getting ridiculous multi-hit attacks and stuff. Yeah, what was I saying? But like I was saying, like I understand with having the villains, and I agree with Hype and James that I feel like it would have been cooler if the Shrews, like say if this guy had a personality and he was taunting you almost like the Koopalings would,
Yeah, exactly.
to give them personality and like
Yeah.
Like the entire personality of the Shrews is just kill, kill, kill.
right. And they have like they act like a hive mind, and
actually,
so it's all up to
I'll-
Princess Shrew to like shelve all that personality.
Yeah, I was about to say, because yeah, just to her credit, she at least tried to rally up her minions back in the Koopadrome, and that
Right,
I thought was kind of fun. Despite the fact you couldn't understand a word of what she said.
Right, that would have been nice to have the translator there. It just seems very situational, but otherwise, oh, calm down, and oh,
Take
Whoa.
a chill pill.
but yeah, other than that, yeah, there's just, yeah, I agree. I think that's the biggest problem is if they could just give them more personality, give them more character, like have someone who likes taunting you, maybe have a Shrew that's like, man, I don't even like this planet. Why are we taking this over?
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
We should probably just
Stuff
leave.
like that. Yeah, man, let's cut our
He's
losses.
got these two plumbers and their baby selves just kicking our
Dude,
asses.
we're-
Maybe we should cut our losses.
Actually,
I
wait,
love
man,
the-
wait.
okay.
If they're working with their baby selves, wouldn't that cause some kind of like time paradox, Your Majesty?
I just love the idea, hype, and Dewey of just after a while, these invaders are like, man, we're losing to plumbers.
Actually,
I don't think
it's
we're
like,
cut out for this.
It's like
Yeah.
not just plumbers. It's like we're losing the plumbers and baby plumbers. We really
Dude,
suck at our job.
we should. I think we should just leave.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get rid of some of these grain shells. But
Maybe I should have. Maybe I should have taken up my parents' advice and take up dentistry.
what's that?
I mean, shit, look at me right now. I only have 2 fangs.
Why weren't you at elf practice? Sorry, I was having a random. I was having a really. I forget where that meme happened or where I saw it on
It's
Twitter,
from
but that
Rudolph
was.
the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I know that. Oh, he's dead. But I was also just now. Oh.
Oh.
Oh god.
Oh,
It's
no,
the
he's
second
not.
phase.
Nope, he's not.
Egg.
He's not dead.
Oh yeah, did I mention that this game also introduces boss phases? Also, when that timer hits 0, we will die.
Oh
It'll
yeah,
be a
remember that
one-hit
little thing from earlier in the game?
Okay.
So yeah, hurry up.
So our only way to stop this is to have Luigi, because you have to remember this. So
Oh, 4.
So hear me out. So when we were fighting those love bubble thingies, 2 things you have to remember is that when Mario hits something, Mario sends it up at an angle. So like where the saucer is right now, that would be where it would get hit. And if Luigi hits something, it goes straight up, like straight over them. And that's your main way to survive this fight is keep hitting his giant metal like boulder thingies up at the ship to keep resetting its timer so it won't actually kill you.
Huh. Okay.
So there is a way out of this. You're not actually on a 3-round time limit. Although if I get this really good,
Oh! Wow.
although if I keep getting hits like that,
7-Eleven, baby.
Yikes.
if I can keep doing that, yeah. Now that it's back, is to get every jump attack I can. Whew. So yeah, it's 11.
You know, out of context, this is probably the best massage this thing's ever had.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, just a little bit up and to the right there. I'm sorry, the hype. The way you were sounding reminded me of Sasquatch in the Goofy movie when he discovered
Oh
the Walkman.
yeah,
Yeah,
that
that
thing.
There we go.
Wait.
Oh,
Unturned
now
dead.
he's dead.
Thank you, Brother
Could you
Cypress.
back? It's like, could you back up a bit, Mr.
Could you back up a bit, Mr. Bigfoot? You're out of focus.
It was just a normal item, that's why I didn't show it, don't worry.
Ah, okay.
And... Aha! I got...
Bigger boss, little rewards.
It's a rounded number, I'll take it.
Okay.
And we got ourselves...
Actually,
Aha!
now that I think about it, probably would have been in character if like Luigi was like,
It's Bigfoot. Could you back up a bit, Mr. Bigfoot? You're out of focus.
Yeah, I mean, that actually makes sense. Yeah, Luigi would absolutely be the, like...
Yes,
The more
he would
skittish
be
one, and
like,
Mara's the
oh shit, it's
optimist."
Bigfoot.
You know what, now that I
so.
think about it, if Egad were
There it
here, that'd
is.
probably be him, and there you go.
It's Toadbird's Star Shard, which means we now have enough to break the shield on Princess Peach's castle.
Uh-huh, okay.
As the shard that was in Tobert's possession, if I'm not mistaken.
Thank you, Stuffwell, we already knew that.
I presume that monster attacked them, hoping to take it for its own.
Thank you, Stuffwell, we already knew that.
And now we have another problem.
Poor Tobert, poor Kylie. This is a travesty.
I would have loved
"Thank
they
you, we
said,
already knew that."
There's nothing we can do for them now, is there?
Stuffwell, go into the corner.
Where did the rest of the Cobalt Star go blasting off to anyway?
I don't know. We've checked everywhere. Oh,
Oh, there it is.
Right, this thing.
oh, there it is.
Oh, happies! What a relief to see it return unharmed.
Sure, let's act like we learned nothing. Aha! And you go.
Feed the door.
Indeed, now the number of Cobalt Star Shards in our possession totals 5.
Thank
You
you.
know, we
already
may be
know-
babies, but we know how to count.
According to my calculators, we should now have access to Shroom Castle.
Yep, we can use that time vorp.
Back?
Time vorp.
You know what? No, I'm
Time
not even
warp.
going to say it. If we rescue Princess Peach and defeat the Shrooms, we may be able to re-totify those two.
But one of them wasn't a toad.
Then
Well,
that
yeah,
is-
one of them's
then
not a
that-
toad.
Then they're shit out of luck.
Oh, Kylie's like, what have you done? Anyway.
Don't worry.
What the fuck?
Don't worry, you will enjoy your new life as a toadette.
Oh my god, it's been brainwashed by Ika.
You know, when you
Jeez.
stop and think,
Oh,
when you
God,
stop
no.
and think about it, Kylie as a toad probably would look exactly like Toadette.
Yeah.
I mean, if
you
you
think
think
about
about it, like, if you think about it, like, do we see her at any point in the series after this game? Maybe she
Uh,
does become a
oh,
Toadette.
Yes, we do.
yeah, she's in Dream Team.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
And I
she
was
makes
like,
a return
holy
to that
crap.
game, and she surprisingly doesn't look any older than you think she would.
Considering the fact that she was from the
Well,
past.
And also,
Okay,
Right.
also turtles
okay.
age a
That
little
Roomba's
differently
a-
than humans do.
Oh,
Okay, yeah, you know what? That's actually a really good point.
that is true.
And what
Nuts.
does that make the mayor in Thousand Year Door?
I've
Oh my gosh,
seen
Murphy.
the dinosaurs. The dinosaurs were my uncle.
All of them?
Dinosaurs.
Yes.
Like,
And they tasted like chicken.
I was like,
The dinosaurs got cocky. They made enemies.
What was that from?
it's from
Oh,
Ice
Mammoth.
Age 2.
Oh, that's right. I was like, why have the guys? The dinosaurs got cocky. I'm sorry. The first two Ice Ages are really well done.
Yeah,
Like,
and I
I actually
honestly
didn't.
like
I actually
them.
didn't even realize that was from the Ice Age movies.
Oh, jeez,
Yeah,
those are
well,
good.
like I said, I think the first two are probably the only ones worth. The first two, I think I might have said this before, but I think the first two are kind of like the only ones that feel like they have like actual effort put into it. The third one, I think, is only worth it for Sean Penn because I do think he was genuinely funny in that movie.
Granted, just note whenever you're watching the third one that the director of Ice Age 1 outright said, just don't put dinosaurs in it. Whatever you
And
do.
they put dinosaurs in it.
They put dinosaurs in the title. But, I mean, that's the, again, I think we talked about this in Hollow Knight. That's the odd thing is that regardless of the weird stories, when you watch them, they're very well done animated-wise.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
but this guy
Very
has like
smooth
a
and
fantastic
with you-
crew of animators. They just, with the exception of the first two Ice Ages, and I still stand by the Peanuts movie, with the exception of those three, they need better writers.
Yeah.
Oh, and did you hear? Oh, crap! Did you guys hear about? Oh yeah, by the way, this is our last trip to the store, and that we can buy all the best items now because we're approaching the final chapter.
Yeah, we're turning
yeah.
to the game now.
But yeah, I was gonna ask. Did you guys hear about what happened to the studio that helped save the Sonic movie and
Yeah,
I
they were
think
shut
that was pretty much
down.
it was pretty much the big news for a little while now, and just
Yeah.
Why?
some gratitude, huh?
How
Yeah,
does that
really.
make any sense? They clearly fixed things and
You know
helped
what?
you
I
out.
did want to make a remark. I did want to make a remark about that because that's also the same company that did the visual effects for the Lion King remake. But I feel like, given that one part, that we're probably like tapped out on talking about those movies.
True. Just.
I mean, to their
They're
credit,
like-
they are nice models. It's just that they were, you know,
I mean, they.
that you can tell that was mostly
Here,
an
well,
executive
yeah,
decision
just
more
barring,
than anything.
barring the fact that that they are that what they were used for, the people who worked on them are phenomenal.
Right.
You know, they know how to make something look realistic. You got to give them credit for that.
I am
And I
kind of
think-
hopeful.
I think the reason they were closed down is because the company saw how much money they were spending on these effects, and they're like, "You're spending too much money. We got to close you down."
Well, guess what? That's how you make good stuff.
Right. You take risks.
Yeah.
You spend money to make money. I don't.
Well, with any
Oh.
like
Yeah, I
those-
don't get it either.
Well, with any like those VFX artists manage to find better jobs elsewhere.
I hope
Right.
so.
I want that. There's talent in the world, and every bit of corporate, like, they're like. Well, I'm trying. Okay, I'm getting out. Of
Yeah.
topic. It's like
We're going off on a
every-
tangent right at the end of the video.
They're wringing out all this creativity to try and make ends meet and have financial quarters come out on top, and not actually looking at the big picture all the time.
Yeah.
They want
that's just how
short-term
it is.
gains.
That's pretty much what it is at the end of the day, and it's stupid. On that note, folks, see you all for when we go to the end game of Mario
Yeah,
and
let's
Luigi
go to
Brothers in Time.
let's go to more uplifting stuff like the end of the world.
Yes.
See you guys.
Till
See
next
you
time.
there.
Well, I'm feeling fine.